we have arrived. The last park in Missouri that I need to visit. I've done Six Flags St. Louis, I've done Silver Dollar City. And if you saw my last vlog from Six Flags St. Louis, you know where I'm at. Today, I am at Worlds of Fun for my first time. And as you can see, we got Mamba, Patriot, and even I think that's Timberwolf over there, and then Prowler's actually behind those trees over there. I saw it, and it looked quite a bit smaller than I expected, but that's probably because it's hiding out in the valley. And so I'm excited to get on that, but also Patriot and Mamba for my first time and see how all these coaches hold up. Initial thoughts of this park so far, I think it looks really nice from what I've seen so far. I mean, I haven't gotten into the park yet, but it looks visually appealing with all the trees and everything. I'm gonna figure out what to do when I get inside, because I think what I might do is hit Spinning Dragons first, because that seems to get the longest line here by all accounts. And Pandemonium at my home park at Six Flags St. Louis tends to have a similar thing, but unlike that where I think that does not get the longest lines, Spinning Dragons I think does. So let's go do that first once we get in. I find it kind of hard to believe that Worlds of Fun has an updated entrance sign when Kings Island does not. That just blows my mind. Speaking of Kings Island, I was gonna hit Indiana Beach next weekend because my aunt was gonna go with us, and she was not able to go. So we're thinking about swapping Indiana Beach out for Kings Island. So you might see a vlog coming from Kings Island, and once I know more information about that, I'll let you guys know in a future video. Just made it inside, and I can see why a lot of people go to Spinning Dragons first. It's right over here at the front of the park. So I think I'm gonna check this line out, and if it's fairly short, I'll hop on. Otherwise, I'll probably go over and ride. I guess I could do Patriot since that's right next to it. But I do want to get on Mamba and Prowler in case those two go down for some reason. But let's go check out Spinning Dragons and see if we can make that our first ride of the day. Just encountered a huge problem with Spinning Dragons. They're only running one car on the track at a time. Like, they're not sending out another car until the other one hits the final brakes, which I think is absolutely ridiculous, because having Pandemonium at my home park, there's usually multiple cars going at once, whereas on Spinning Dragons, there's only one car going at a time. So that line's gonna move at a snail's pace. So I think for now I'm gonna go hop on Mamba, because that's fairly close, and then I'll probably check out the Patriot in a little bit, but let's go take a ride on Mamba for the first new credit of the day for me.
Why does the app say everything?
I'm already getting kind of confused with this park's layout. I thought I could access Mamba by going through Planet Snoopy, but turns out that wasn't the right direction. It did provide some cool views of Mamba, and I also saw Timberwolf from up there, which I'll get some shots of it running from there at some point if they open it up, which I hope they do, but I've heard it's not the greatest ride ever, so it is what it is if it doesn't open. But I believe Mamba's down this way, so we're gonna go hop over towards Mamba and find it and see how it holds up. And I have high hopes for this ride, because if it's anything like Steel Eel at SeaWorld San Antonio, I'm really gonna enjoy this ride. I really like Steel Eel, and I didn't think I would enjoy it at all because I heard the airtime was painful. It was not that way at all. So I'm wondering if Mamba is better than Steel Eel, and I saw it run into the mid-course, and indeed, it was not trimming like everyone said it was. So let's see how fast it runs in the second half, which I hope is flying, because if it runs really fast, it could be an amazing ride. So let's go find out how good it is. They have 2 trains running.
Nope, I didn't count that one. Nope. Come back on the right, come to the right. Dapat saya nandun kung ay sa online na saya
Just rode Mamba for my first time, and that is easily one of the most surprising coasters I have ever ridden, period. That was so good. Like, I don't know why more people don't talk about this ride. Like, it's unbelievable. Now, how good are we talking? I'm saying top 10. It was absolutely insane. The airtime was so good, especially on the return run, and the freaking positives on this ride were absolute bonkers. Like, I did not expect to get nearly as many positive G's as I did. I don't see Prowler beating this, man. Like, that was insane. I wish I could put it higher on top 10, but my number 9 coaster is Maverick, and I can't put Mamba over Maverick. I just can't do it. But dang, Mamba's a good ride, guys. Took a while to find it, but that sign over there says Prowler is this direction, so it looks like we're getting close to it. And you can kind of see the lift hill through the trees. Right there, the stride structure. So let's go hop on this thing and see how good it is, because I've heard a lot of people say it's one of the best GCIs out there. And I wonder if it will be better than American Thunder or Mystic Timbers. So let's go find out. Worlds of Fun has one of the OG Enterprises out there. These are becoming harder and harder to find. Six Flags St. Louis removed Highland Fling, which was theirs, I think back in 2018, I think it was. It was 2017 or 2018 it got removed, and then it was replaced by Supergirl Skyflyer. So here's a nice one that is a throwback to the old days, I guess you could say. Made it to Prowler's entrance, and the line doesn't look too bad at the moment, so I think it's worth hopping on now while it's still fairly short, and then we'll get on before the line builds up.
The moment they hiss, the Timberwolves may growl, but this big black cat is out on the prowl. Welcome back, Prowler Snacks. Have an amazing ride.
Just took my first ride on Prowler, and that was everything I wanted Mystic Timbers to be. That airtime was way better than I got on Mystic Timbers, and the laterals at the end were a nice surprise. I didn't expect them, and it was just overall a really solid ride. That being said, I think I might ever so slightly prefer American Thunder, mainly because that was a lot smoother than Prowler was. Prowler had some bite to it, and it wasn't that comfortable, I should say. I mean, it was by no means bad, like I've ridden worse than it, but it wasn't the smoothest thing ever, like I thought it was gonna be. But overall, not bad. But it's nowhere close to Mamba for me. Got caught in a huge line for Patriot. I've been timing it, and we're about 8 minutes into the line right now. The operator at the front of the line said it would probably be about an hour, but someone who's the home parker here said it's going to be about 25 minutes, so I'm wondering which is more accurate. Did you want to catch
Patriot soars to 150 feet, flying through 4 versions, reaching speeds of 60. So secure all these articles and will fasten and tighten. Inside the rock. Patriot soars to 150 feet, flying through 4 versions, reaching speeds of 65 miles per hour. So secure all these articles, and World of Fun cannot be left responsible. Push upon the shoulder harness to confirm that it is locked, as a ride ambassador will be by to check it momentarily. All harnesses and tight. soars to 150 feet, flying through 4 inversions, reaching speeds of 65 miles per hour. So secure all loose articles, as Worlds of Fun cannot be held. The ride ambassador will be by to check it momentarily. All harnesses and seatbelts must be positioned. Hi, Patriots. Secure all loose articles, as Worlds of Fun cannot be held. Once locked, push up on the shoulder harness to confirm the floor. You're out the door. Fly high, Patriots. Welcome back, Patriots. We hope you enjoyed your ride. When the train has come to a complete stop,
I just got off of Patriot for my first time, and to be honest with you, that ride pales in comparison to the other B&M members I've ridden. It's nowhere near Montu, Raptor, Alpengeister, or even Afterburn for that matter, even though I thought Afterburn was overrated. I even preferred Batman and Six Flags and Lotus than some of the other Batman clubs I've ridden, and I even slept for Banshee as well. The problem I had with Patriot is that it's just too short to really do anything. And on top of that, it didn't feel as intense as I was originally expecting it to be. But that being said, it's by no means a bad coaster. It's a good ride. Like, I enjoyed it for what it was, but it really needs some more in order for it to be a really, really good ride, I guess. It's nowhere near Mamba or Prowler for me, but it's still a good ride nonetheless. I might need to try back row. Well, I do need to try the back row because maybe I got a bad seat. So I'll try back row at some point if I can, but for now, Patriot didn't really impress me too much. Don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I waited like 30 to 35 minutes for Patriot, which is about what my friend, or my brother's friend Ansel said, aka Coaster Insanity. I'll post the link to his Instagram account in the description of this video so you guys can follow him. But he said that the line for Patriot was about 25 minutes, and I think it was a little bit over for me. And I realized that if I don't do Spinning Dragons right now, I might not be able to get on it, but the line is huge. It was about what it was this morning, if not a little bit longer. So I think I'm gonna ride this and just get it done so I don't have to worry about it. And there's still cycling one car on the track at a time, which I think is ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to wait a while if I wanna ride this, it looks like, but gotta do it for the credit, so got no other option.
We recommend at this time that you meet at the Grand Carousel in International Plaza, located at the main entrance of the park. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your journey around. You'll be asked to step carefully into your car. Carefully into your car. Once restraint systems, including lap bars and seat belts, must be closed. Please secure all loose and responsible for the loss or damage. Once your car has returned to the unloading area and in position, fasten and valuable items, as Worlds of Fun cannot be held responsible for their loss or damage. Once your car has returned to the unloading area, you'll be asked to fasten your seatbelt and step out onto the
Just knocked out Spinning Dragons, and I gotta say, that was really good. The first half, it wasn't spinning that much, but by the time we hit right about where that support is, I'm zooming in on that support, like when we hit that part, we started spinning like crazy, and it was wild. And we took that second half with a bunch of spinning, which was amazing. So yeah, that was definitely good, although I think it's a one and done for me. Plus I got it at my home park, so I could ride it whenever I go if I really wanted to. I had to force myself away from spinning dragons, or else I could film that thing all day. It's such a fun coaster to photograph with it being literally directly over my head, which is nice. And now that I'm forced myself away from spinning dragons, I'm gonna go over and ride Timberwolf now, because I have not done that coaster yet. And maybe while I'm up in the general area, I might hop on Mamba again, because I thought Timberwolf was right around the corner from it. So I'll hop on Timberwolf and then probably check back at Mamba and get another ride on that. Line's moving fairly quick for this ride. Looks like we're already almost at the station, so it's might be the shortest wait I would have had all day so far.
Okay, unlock the seatbelt. Here's how
We have to ride the train You know what that is? It's national time or military time?
At this time, if you're going to let our representative pulling out, step back here, and then you go all the way down. Oncoming riders, welcome to Timberwolf at this time. Welcome back, everybody. If you had some fun, make some noise.
I rode Timberwolf a little bit ago, and I don't know why this ride is so good. Like, it is no business being as good as it is. There was a freaking death hill on that thing. Like, that one tunnel hill on Grizzly at Kings Dominion launched me out of my seat last year. And there was one hill on Timberwolf that did that, and I was shocked. It was a really good element. On top of that, like, the rest of the ride has some good airtime moments, and also some strong laterals, which I wasn't expecting. And on top of that, I honestly thought it was smoother than Prowler. I originally wasn't sure if I was gonna want to re-ride Timberwolf or not, but after how good that ride was, I am definitely gonna re-ride this thing. So now I'm gonna go over and hit another ride on Mamba since I'm pretty close to it. And I think I might try the back seat, although I heard that the front is better, at least from what I heard from like my brother and stuff, who usually is a backseat rider. He thinks front was a little better for today on the try. So I'll try back row for myself and see which is better.
Welcome back, riders. That was your ride.
Mamba in the back row was absolutely insane. That being said, the airtime was really painful, and so it wasn't the most comfortable thing out there. I still was laughing the entire time because how chaotic it was. So for now, I think I'm gonna stick to right in the front because the back was a bit too much for me to handle. I'm hearing some people say that car 1, row 3 is the magic seat, and I have no desire to try that out after how painful the back row was. But maybe I will. I'm gonna get the last remaining credit that I know I for sure can get on, and that is their boomerang, which is right down the hill. And watch out if you use the Coke refresh station at the Oasis right across from the boomerang. At least as of when I was over there just a few minutes ago, there was this giant honeybee flying around and inside the soda machine, so watch out if you use that one. I was trying to get a drink refill on my Cedar for a Platinum Pass, and it was going inside the soda machine, so I didn't want to risk getting stung. So watch out if you use the soda machine. I decided to go to the Coasters Diner, whatever the heck you call it, up near Mamba to refill it, and that's how I got a drink from there. So I'm gonna ride Boomerang. These guys are gonna be in the video. You guys wanna say what's up? What's your guys' favorite ride here? Mamba? Yep, absolutely agree with that. So now I'm gonna go hop on Boomerang and get the last remaining credit that I know I for sure can get on, because Cosmic Coaster, I'm not sure I'll be able to ride because I don't have a kid with me, but we'll see what happens.
I am.
Standing in the station, please take one.
That was a little underwhelming. I waited for the front a couple times, but when it was my turn to ride, they had the front 2 rows closed off because there were some people coming in from the exit. So I hopped on the second to back row, and I might have said in the past that these Vekoma boomerangs are better in the back. Now I'm not sure about that. That was not very intense in the back, like the one in St. Louis was in the back. I think these might be front row rides now. I don't know. I need to rethink that, but for now, I think this boomerang is probably one of the weaker ones I've done.
Valuable items including captain bag. How many credits do you have?
Welcome back, Crash Snack. Toes your ride.
Just took on Prowler in the back row, and I think it might slightly be a front seat ride. I tried holding up the lap bar on my last ride just now to see how much airtime I could get, and on a few of the moments, especially the first drop, it was really good. Now, on some of the moments, it didn't deliver, even though I held up the lap bar. I thought the front and back were pretty equal in terms of smoothness, but I think the front delivered more airtime on a few more of the hills that the back row did not deliver. But I'm not sure if that's a valid statement or not, because I did not try holding up the lap bar in the front. Well, I did for part of the ride, but I threw my hands up in the air on my second half of that front row ride. So I'm gonna try holding up the whole ride up front this time to see which row is better, because for now, I think it's slightly a front seat ride, but maybe if I get some room with the front row, like by holding up the lap bar, maybe I can confirm that thought, but I'm not sure yet. Let's try front row and find out which is the better row. Why is this TV showing coasters from Cedar Point right now?
This big black ass is out on the prowl.
Yep, without a question, that is a front row roller coaster right there. I had the same amount of airtime room that I did in the back, and every single hill launched me out of my seat. It was wild. Like, the only element that I thought was better in the back row was the first drop, which that's pretty expected at this point, because first drops are usually better in the back row. Definitely my top GCI now, for sure. Like, I was debating between this and American Thunder, but after that crazy front row ride I just had, I think Prowler is definitely my top GCI I've ridden. So good. If only Mamba wasn't in the same park, either that or if the trims were on, then probably would be my top right here. But fact is, Mamba's gone psycho, so I can't put Prowler over Mamba. But both are killer coasters for sure.
When I worked Lift 3 Saturdays, I had to come to the bar on a day day.
Just rode Mamba in row 3, and I thought the airtime in the back row was actually more violent and strong than it was in row 3, which I thought was interesting. And on top of that, I got stuck on the final brakes with Aaron, you may know as Koff Coasters. I mean, everyone should know who he is. And he's actually a Mamba ride operator this year, so if you guys see him, say hi. Anyway, he and I were stuck in row 3 on the brakes for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And that was hilarious. It was awesome to get stuck with him on a ride that he actually operates. So that was fun. And now there's a beautiful sunset over this direction, so I'm gonna go take a look at my coaster over there. I think Patriot's the closest one to that, so I'm gonna go over there and get some shots of it with the sunset, and then maybe get one more riding on Prowler before the night's over. This parade was right my way of getting a Patriot, so I had to wait till I can get a point to cross, and so I managed to cross it while they're doing that. So now I'm over here at Patriot, gonna see if I can capture it running with the cool lighting and stuff, because this sunset's amazing right now. Just saw a skunk go into the Patriot infield. That's not good. Biked it, fireworks finale, last ride of the night on Prowler. Let's see what happens. Just got the last ride of the night on Prowler. Sadly, the fireworks finale was going off as the train ahead of us was running through the course. That made me so disappointed, but it was still a decent ride. I mean, I say decent because I got the second back row, which I liked. I'm glad I got at least a good row. But I mean, I was decently stable in the station, so I didn't really get much airtime. And then at the bottom of the first drop, it like crushed me, so I got absolutely nothing. It was still a good way to end the night though. And for final ride count today, it was 4 on Prowler, 3 on Mamba, and 1 on every other coaster with the exception of Cosmic Coaster. I might try and get on that one tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure if I can do it or not. But this is an awesome day 1, and whenever day 2 starts, you'll see me somewhere, probably in the parking lot or the front entrance. And then I'm gonna try and get a Zen ride on Prowler. So stay tuned for the next day, which you'll like to see coming in just a second. When I say a second, I mean right now. Back for day 2 here at Worlds of Fun. And it is unfortunately a Saturday, so I'm expecting the crowds to be massive. The crowds yesterday were quite large, and today's probably gonna be a lot worse. But on the bright side, the weather does look nice, so if anything, I can spend a lot of the day just getting some more shots of the rides, which is probably what I'm gonna do, to be honest with you, since this lighting is really good. And there's apparently early entry this morning for like 15 minutes, so the park might open at 11, but there's early entry, I think, on all the coasters, to my knowledge, at 10:45, so if possible, I'm gonna try and get a whole train to myself on Prowler and get a Zen ride on it. So let's head down there once early entry starts and see if we can get it or not. Assuming that ride is on early entry, I don't know what's available for early entry or not.
Please run.
Just got to Prowler a few minutes ago, and apparently it'll be about 30 to 40 minutes till the ride opens. From what I heard from one of the employees now, they apparently have to re-grease the track after they do their morning procedures, so it'll probably be a little while. Then again, I did get all the credits I know I can for sure get, so I don't have to worry about any of that right now. So in the meantime, I might just wait it out here at Prowler and see if I can get a Zen ride, but not sure how long it'll take to open it, and that really, I think, will determine on if we get a Zen ride or not.
Please rush. You can have it.
A little after 10:50 right now, and there's another worker who went up that way to stop me. I guess I'm coming down here, or turn them away, I guess you could say. I actually happened to get down here by the entrance, so I think my chance of getting a Zen ride has gotten a lot larger. So I think it's possible I could get one. So let's keep waiting it out, because I don't think Prowler was on early entry anyway. To my knowledge, I think it was Spinning Dragons and Patriot, someone told me. So I'm not really missing out too much, because I rode both of those. I mean, I could have done Patriot again, but I would rather have shot for Prowler Zen ride, so I'm trying to get one right now. Been about an hour since I last updated, and they're still not open. I saw the maintenance workers walk on the track back in at the station, so that's a good sign they might be getting ready to open the Tribe, which I hope that's the case, because I've been waiting for a while to ride this thing. That sound you guys are hearing, that buzzing, that's Prowler's lift. Sounds like they're getting ready to start testing this thing again. Awesome, Prowler's testing. Looks like the end of the long wait is near. Prowler Zen ride acquired. That was a really good ride, man. Definitely worth that long wait I did for it. And it was running a little bit slower than it was yesterday, but then again, it's still early in the day. Park's only been open for like an hour. And it probably hasn't cycled that many trains, so I bet it'll be running much faster later on today. Now that I got that Zen ride I was after on Prowler, I'm gonna probably start working my way around the park, get some more shots of the rides, and maybe check out Mamba's line, see how long that one is. So I saw Prowler's line's already down the steps, so that's kind of concerning about how long the rest of the lines will be. Mamba's line looks manageable, so I'm gonna ride this one right here and then probably start getting some shots, and there it goes. Yeah, I definitely want to try the very front. I only did that row once yesterday, and that was by far my favorite row in the ride, so let's go do that.
Please, QB card closing. Please stand back. Look over here. Look over there. There's a mamba out there somewhere. Bye.
Rode Mamba in the front row for my second time. That was so good. Like, I forgot how great the front row is on this ride. The finale was really good, like just as good as it was in row 3 and then the back row, but it was less painful. And of course the unblocked view made it so it felt like it was going a lot faster than what it actually was. So I have no complaints with this ride. As I was going up the lift hill on my most recent ride, I looked down to my left and there was a parking lot, but it looked to be for the Oceans of Fun water park, which is attached to the park. Now, I have no desire to go into Oceans of Fun, like I didn't even bring any swimming attire for that, so I'm not gonna go there right away. But I saw that the parking lot ran right alongside Mamba's finale. So I'm thinking about going outside the park to get some footage of that and then come back inside the park in just a bit. That's not good. Mamba's stuck on the lift hill. Wonder what caused it. Seems like they got Mamba going because that train's not stuck on the lift hill anymore. So my guess is someone had their phone out, because I've heard that at some of the other Cedar Fair parks, they will stop the coasters on the lift hill if someone has their phone out. Like, that happened to my brother on Carolina Gold Rush at Carowinds a few months ago. So I think someone might have had their phone out on Mamba's lift hill, so they had to stop the ride because of it. Timberwolves line is almost at the entrance, and I really want to re-ride it, but that line is just so long. So I think for now I might check out Patriot and see how that line is, and try that one in the back row, because they did front yesterday, and I wonder if that's any better. This log flume right here looks super intriguing for some reason. Might need to try it out if I can get on it without the line being too bad. And speaking of huge lines, like I already mentioned, Timberwolf's line was stretching to the entrance. That and Patriot, which ironically are the two cars I want to ride most right now, both of them are showing a 90-minute wait. Spinning Dragons is only showing an hour wait, so that's ridiculous. Of course, the two rides I want to get on, more so than Prowler or Mamba, are the longest waits in the park. And like Patriot was through all the switch action almost to the entrance, so that's gonna be bad. And I am honestly starting to think they were running one train on a little bit ago, but I don't know. They're probably just really slow at dispatch. Like, there's one thing this park really needs to work on, is their operations. They are so slow at times. Like, Mamba's like the exception. Mamba usually has the next train well ready to go by the time that the next one hits the final brakes, but especially this ride like Spinning Dragons that have unbelievably slow ops, and especially Timberwolf too, but Spinning Dragons, my problem is they always have one car only on the track, and it's ridiculous. So I think something could be done there, but these operations definitely need some improvement, as they really hinder the park experience in my opinion. Just realized that if I want to ride Patriot, I'm gonna have to wait it out. So let's get in line and see how long this thing takes.
Speak on the run. Ride and speak on the race so that you can fuck with each other. So basically, his idea was wait for Sweater Salt in first place and then just go smash.
65 miles per hour, so secure.
I saw you saw it. 28. That's actually close. I had to put my AirPods on. I did too. As soon as this train comes back into the station, I'll stop the timer. We're about 51 or 52 minutes in right now, so it's been about an hour. Patriot in the back row was a little bit better than the front, but it still was nowhere near the long wait I put into it. And whenever that next train came in, I stopped the timer and I got 54 minutes and 44 seconds. This is not even my top 3 in the park still. Like, Mamba, Prowler, and Timberwolf still definitely outclass this ride, in my opinion. And it's still the weakest of the main Vietnam members I've ridden as of late. I mean, I don't remember Silver Bullet, but I think that one might be a little bit weaker than this, but maybe if I rode Silver Bullet and Osprey Farm again, I'd change my mind. But for now, Patriot is low tier for Vienna members.
I'm talking about the people that hope to get in the train.
Might try and catch the train right here since it's right next to the station at the moment and I'm walking towards it. I only got one shot of Patriot running from the train. Need to try this one again and then see if I can get anything of Prowler especially.
The coaster is tangled within the harsh natural wooded terrain.
Got some good luck on round 2. Let's try and see if we get anything on round 3. Third time's the charm. I'm feeling it. Didn't get anything with Prowler on the third lap either. It actually came at the exact same point as it did on my second lap. So the shots you guys saw of it running in the second lap, it did the exact same thing again in the third lap, sorry. And I was frustrated that, of course, of all the places I had to get it, it was the exact same spot. So for now I think I'm gonna go film something different. Not sure which one though. Probably go over to Timberwolf again, to be honest with you, and check that line as well while I'm over there. Accidentally went this direction, thinking Timberwolf was this way, because I was gonna ride that now. But I got lost, and so I'm over at Mamba right now, which I guess I'll give it a shot because that train doesn't have that many people on it. So let's ride it again. And the app said it was a 45-minute wait. And hopefully it moves fairly quickly. So let's hop on it and see how long it is. Although I'm not so sure about that, given it what it looks like right now. I mean, I don't know if that's all line from Mamba way out there or not, which I hope it's not, although I don't think it is. Otherwise it'd be all the way down the front highway. It's not. So it looks like Mamba's line isn't too bad, so let's give it a try. Mamba just went down again for technical issues. Like, how many times this was in the past few days it's gone down? Because I know it went down yesterday before I got on. It went down yesterday while I was on it, and now it just went down again. Like, this is ridiculous. This is at least 3 times my knowledge, and it might have even gone down more, but I wasn't up here when that happened. So I think now I'm gonna go hop on Timberwolf because I was originally gonna go there before I got lost and coming over here. So let's check Timberwolf and see if that's open. Although it's starting to rain a little bit, but I'm not sure if thunderstorms are in the forecast. I don't think they were. I mean, I've been checking the weather, and it's not showing thunderstorms. So let's go see if Timberwolf is still open. I really want to rewrite Timberwolf again, but that line just does not move. It's so long as well. Like, it sounds like an hour wait. It would probably be way more than an hour, knowing how long that line takes. And that's one of the rides I mentioned earlier that I feel like Worlds of Fun really needs to improve their operations on, because that line, I was in the flight about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes already, and it barely moved a few feet. It was so slow. So I think if I waited that out, it could very well be my last ride of the night. I don't want to do that. So I should be back for Halloween Haunt, and I'll try and get on it then for sure, because I really do want to rewrite it. Like, it's amazing, but it's that line is the biggest problem here. Summer goes by too fast. I think we can all agree here. It's been a while filming Mamba from Planet Snoopy. Now I think I'm gonna make my way towards Prowler and honestly probably just finish the night off there, to be honest, because I want to see how many more rides I can get on there, because that's, I think, the easiest coaster to get multiple rides on, because that's all it has to be short line from my experience. Like, Mamba can have a short line, or shorter line I should say, but it's nothing like Prowler. Like, I've never seen Prowler like more than a 30-minute wait on the app, so that's not bad. And that's why I'm gonna head over to Prowler. Plus, I would be able to get a better fireworks ride, I think, over there, maybe. Either that or could do Mamba again, but I don't know. I think I would rather ride Prowler the rest of the night, even though I much prefer Mamba, so we're gonna head over to Prowler now. My mom and my brother and their friend told me it was a station wait. It is not a station wait, but it shouldn't be too long, so let's go on and give it a try. And I'm unfortunately hearing the ops right now are staple happy, so that's not good. Let's see if I can avoid getting stapled. Prowler's been down for about the past hour. Hoping to reopen it. We got about 10 minutes left till closing. Let's go back on. Looks like we got power. It's tested. It will not be open. The fireworks went off too freaking soon. The finale went off right as we started climbing up the lift tunnel. I'm like, ugh. So, in other words, they did open Prowler, got back row last ride of the night. It was awesome. Today was a bit of a frustrating day though, given how long the lines were and how long it took for this thing to open, but I'd say it was worth it. And I need to review my ride count, but I think I might know what it is, but I'm gonna double check just to be sure so I don't mess anything up here. Well, I don't quite know my total ride count over both days yet. I feel like my ride count for today was very easy to figure out. It was 3 laps on the Worlds of Fun Railroad, 2 rides on Prowler, and 1 on Mamba and Patriot. You'd think with a full day like yesterday, I'd get more done, but I wasn't able to do that today. Then again, I did spend quite a bit of time over at Mamba filming that thing, or nearby. So that took an hour off my timer, so right there. And then just the train took a while, and then the lines were just so long, I couldn't really do much today. So it was still a good day for what I did get to do, but it was definitely frustrating though, for sure. I remember what the ride count was for both days. It was 6 on Prowler, 4 on Mamba, 3 on the Worlds of Fun Railroad, 2 on Patriot, and 1 on all the other coasters with the exception of Cosmic Coasters. So Timberwolf, Spinning Dragons, and I forgot what the other one was. Boomerang, sorry, that's such an easy one to forget. And I do not have the Cosmic Coaster credit, but I should be coming back here once for Halloween Haunt. And I'll try to get that credit if I can, but if not, there's no big deal, I guess. But it'd be nice to get on, because I've actually never done a Wacky Worm. Out of the 234 credits I have as of right now, I believe, I've never done a single Wacky Worm. So it'd be cool to get on one of those and see how weird they are. But it's not, that's totally alright. And as always, before you click off of this video, please make sure that you leave a like and comment what you enjoyed about this video and what you'd like to be better. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already for more content like this. I post content like this fairly frequently, and I will be posting the next vlog, which most likely will be from Six Flags St. Louis. But if not, I might be going to Kings Island next weekend, so you might be getting a vlog from there. I'm not 100% sure about that, but Kings Island is possible to be happening next year. And once you subscribe, please be sure to turn on the bell so you get notified every time I upload. And until next time, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all later.